Speaking of rich, wealthy businessmen in America, can we talk a little bit about Hugh Hefner?
Here.
I mean, can we just lighten it up a bit by talking about...
Yeah, Hugh Hefner is going to where he's known he was going to go to. He's going to go to his forever resting place, which is in Beverly Hills, California, right beside Marilyn Monroe. And it's been vacant.
Yeah.
And he's going to be right beside her. He's going to lay right beside her. And, you know, for some of the people who like minutia, here's some good minutia. If it wasn't for Marilyn Monroe, Hugh Hefner would have never been the success that he was.
Yeah, she was on the first cover of Playboy.
She posed for him in a scanty bathing suit, and in those days that was quite risque. And, he sold, in one shot, he became the #1 men's magazine. For the Bible people, it was smut, but it wasn't smut because Playboy, as far as I can remember, was always, very classy. Hustler was just vulgar.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to make this, the duality of having nude pictures, but also having very good articles, using prominent people to write them. The photography was excellent. But you know what?
Playboy magazine made a lot of people stars. Playboy magazine, like you said, Perry, attracted a lot of great writers. He had some incredible interviews. He interviewed. I read a huge article with Tony Curtis, with Kirk Douglas. So a lot of people were not ashamed, right? In fact, Burt Reynolds posed with his hands in his crotch for Playgirl, which was part of the Playboy empire.
Yeah.
We actually have a panel member here who was invited to go to the grotto. Okay? John, want to tell that story?
I was in Los. You remember China, the wrestler, and she died recently as well. Her and I got to be pretty good pals. And for my birthday, she brought me to Los Angeles, threw a surprise party for me, and said, "Here's your present. I'm taking you to the Playboy Mansion, the Hugh Hefner Midsummer Night's Sex Dream Party tomorrow night. But I'm with my girlfriend, and I've got what would you guys do?" I said, I can't leave my date alone on a Saturday night and go with you to the mansion. And Perry, you and I have been laughing about
You're
this.
a moron,
You
John.
gone.
You're a moron to actually blow that opportunity.
I did.
That's the type of story I probably would expect to be in your stupid book coming out.
Well, I got a chance to speak to Hugh Hefner in Long Beach, California. We went there when we were sponsoring the Toronto Indy about 9 years ago, and they invited me there to see how their race was in Long Beach, and he was very nice. Very, he had a captain's hat on and white pants and a navy blue blazer with brass buttons, and he was quite small. I remember, I guess that's what you get.
91 years old.
He would have been in his 80s.
Yeah.
And another time, this is 25 years ago. We were at the 25, maybe fucking 30 years ago. We were at the FMI food show in Chicago, which is one of the biggest. And one of the top guys there, I was a kid. They took me to the Playboy Club. And people say Playboy Club. It's a restaurant. It was a restaurant.
Yep.
And all the waitresses were dressed as bunnies. Mm-hmm. There was no nude. It was a steakhouse. And he made that symbol. He was the first Playboy. The definition of Playboy, the rabbit. Nobody knew what the rabbit was.
Yeah. The original name of the magazine was Stag, and he changed it to Playboy, probably for the best, actually. But what a life. I mean, 91, natural causes, the most beautiful women, great, just,
Sounds like your life, John.
Sounds like my life, yeah.
Now, how tall a man
how's your mansion and all the girls from Cuba? You okay there?
Hey, you're invited over on the weekend, Frank. Are you free? Yeah, how tall was he? Bill keeps asking.
Yeah, and it's like talking to you.
He used to be on the Johnny Carson show quite often.
Our crack producers, how tall is he? Okay, our crack producer are currently trying to find how tall he was and how big he was.
In his real life.
Was?
5'9".
5'9"? Well, our crack producers are still working on that.
Okay, well, Hugh Hefner's gone. 91.
5'7", is that what you said?
5'7",
but he was
behind his 27-year-old wife or 28-year-old wife.
Kimberly Conrad from Vancouver. Yeah.
Yep. Yep, they
And he
worked
loved.
together for 8 years, I think.
Yeah, had 2 kids.
Now that's excellent minutia.
He loved the Canadian girls. You know, he really did. He married one of them. He had Pamela Anderson, made her what she is today. And who's the
one that died? Remember that?
Mariel
story?
Hemingway played her in Star 80, and that would be Dorothy Stratton from Vancouver.
Yeah.
But
You know, Canada has, you know, the moose, the Canadian beaver. It's quite popular, so.
And beautiful women like Bill Waters' wife, the Duchess.
the Duchess coming at you.
Good. We'll send her to Hollywood.